I'm going to start by not talking about Ariix. I'm going to talk about two other Chinese companies, direct sales companies. And this is a piece of news, which has been circulating in Asia, and I don't know whether some of you, it's probably a pick up this piece of news as well. And it talks about a Chinese company, a Chinese tycoon. Actually, he's the owner of a direct sales company in China called Tian's. And then it talks about employees actually, because the media can't distinguish between distributors and employees, is actually talking about distributors, representatives. So recently, this company actually organized an incentive trips and took 6,000 representatives abroad to France for an incentive trips, and then they went to Nice, and then it has created a lot of publicity because I think they closed down the museum for a day for these Chinese visitors, even closed down a department store for a day, and it has created a lot of interest, media interest. So you can see lots of people, and they went to Nice as well. So it's created a lot of media interest. Another company, Chinese company located in Hong Kong, and then again they brought thousands of people to Thailand. Again, and created a lot of kind of like economic profits for the country in terms of tourism. Even like the ministers and top officials, kind of came out and greeted them. So I'm talking about this because I was looking at these news and I thought, wow, holy cow, the direct industry, especially, in China, is really creating a lot of impact in the world. So what's happening? So this is a data provided by Business for Home, and it says that the direct sales industry is going to grow by 30% this year. And this is another piece of information provided by the World Federation of Direct Sales Associations. And look at China, it's now number 2, the number 2 top market, and then it says the growth, the aggregated growth for this year will be 41%. So, but in any case, what you can see is that China's being number 2 in the world in terms of direct sales, but in terms of growth rate, it's got to number 1. So this is the reason why I'm telling you that China is really the market to watch out for if you are interested in it. And look at Ariix. This is the data of Ariix China. We are growing at 80% last year, so outgrowing, surpassing industry standard. And of course, we started as a small company, okay, so the growth rate is actually phenomenal. And this is now June, and we're able to actually keep up with this growth percentage. And by the end of this year, I hope that we'll be able to grow 100%, in China. And look at China, this is a new frontier. So everybody is interested in China. So let's see what's happening in China so that, we look at it and we say that, wow, okay, maybe we should consider it. But not everything is rosy. If you look at the news recently, you see that there is a slowdown of the economy in China. Everybody knows about it. But this is particularly interesting to us because with the slowdown in economy is actually we're getting a lot of support from the government. Because with the slowdown economy, the government would have to create more jobs for the people, and which is particularly good for us. And this is a recent train-the-trainer program that we organized in Tianjin. So look at all these happy people, even though, we're experiencing a downturn economy in China, but look at these people, they're very motivated, happy. And the reason why they are happy is because of Ariix. What an opportunity company. Come to think of it. We're empowering entrepreneurs in China. So we're giving them a lot of opportunities to start being the boss of their own business. So listen to it, listen up, okay? So this is very important. Even though, we are experiencing some difficulties in China on a macro scale, but as far as this industry is concerned, the growth opportunity, everything looks really good for us. I particularly like this picture because you can see, everyone is very happy and they are grateful for the opportunity that Ariix has given them. And another platform that we need to know, that's associated with our industry and which is especially, logistically concerned, okay? So that's e-commerce, because we need to place our orders, we need to deliver our products. And with the downturn of the economy, the Chinese government is also promoting the e-commerce platform. We all know about Alibaba, okay? So again, this is an area which is good for us to grow and good for our industry, especially for Ariix in China. And the other thing is that I want you to actually, pay attention to this, And we all know technology and data will fuel future growth in China. We've created all this WeChat, and then it's important to know that, social selling is getting very powerful. And I want to bring this point up. And of course in China, we all know we have like WeChat, QQ, and also Yahoo and Youku, all this. And I want to bring this up because another phenomenon that we have noticed in China is the young generation. And a lot of us I know, in the audience have got a lot of experience in this direct sales industry. And what we've noticed recently in China, the rise of the younger generation, they're really rocking, and creating a lot of impact to this business. We've got people who've never been in this industry, young people, and how old is Ariix? We're just into our 4th year. And they've joined us for like 3 years, and they already climbed to the top of the income bracket in China. That's amazing. And these are some of these photos, and actually, some of my partners, these young partners are actually in the audience. And these are the photos we've taken in the recent elite trip in Hawaii. And a lot of them actually earned qualifications to go to Hawaii even within a very short time. And tomorrow we have an opportunity, and Yin and I will have an opportunity actually introduce them to you so that we can learn a little bit about the secrets. And so what I'm trying to say is that, okay, with China is a big country, the industry itself, has got a little bit of history. And when we talk about China, we always, compare it to an elephant. It's slow, it's so big, so we have to move it slowly. But with the rise, okay, of the younger generation, with the rise of new technology, actually, direct sales has gone to a micro level. So a lot of WeChat, and that doesn't mean that, we're not doing a lot of personal interaction. That's still important. We still have big meetings. We still have a lot of personal interaction on a day-to-day basis. But with the help of new technology like WeChat, if you're doing business in China, you just got to have WeChat. And there's a lot of information on WeChat, a lot of lifestyle sharing, okay? This is how the younger generation is building the business. And that's why, I hope that, by presenting all these new perspectives to you, that will give you a little bit of inspiration when you're doing your business, We're trying to come to China. So what's next, of course, is the future. So I hope that, by sharing with you some of the new developments in China, as far as our industry is concerned, that will give you, some food for thought. And I hope that, as Ariix enters our 4th year, our 5th year, and then you consider China to be part of your international development plan. And then I hope that, in the future, your business will be as successful as some of our Chinese partners. Thank you very much. Thank you.